of reality. But again, I would have hoped that we would have the observations that would at least tentatively connect with some of the ideas of string theory, and that we've not been able to do.
I think those kind of cancel out such that, roughly speaking, you're about as confident as you were? Because it sort of sounds like string theory is awesome and great, but like, yeah, it could be false. It's, as you say, it's sort of in the jacket pocket.
Yeah.
Is that where it was 25 years ago as well?
Well, again, I think part of it is the psychological question of a youthful physicist looking at the world as, this spectacular landscape of discovery versus a somewhat, I like to think, more mature perspective on reality, which is a little bit more subdued. And so, yes, when you put those together, I would say the level of confidence is fairly close. But that's an amazing thing in its own right.
I killed your homie.
These string theoretic ideas have been subjected to an additional quarter century of mathematical investigation by some of the greatest minds that this planet has ever produced. And I'm not putting myself in that category. I'm talking about string theorists as a community. And the theory have stood up to these mathematical assaults and has yielded riches that are completely unexpected and enormously gratifying. That is amazing. That is not something that's minor. That is a major step in the direction of developing an idea that may well be the correct description of reality.
And if we wake up tomorrow and discover that this is the correct description of reality, somebody has somehow experimentally confirmed string theory, what does that change? Does it change much outside of just our understanding? Hey, isn't that interesting? Does it change the way that I live my life? Does it change the clothes that I wear, or what time I get out of bed in the morning, or anything like that?
It's always difficult to answer a question like that in
they
real
get mad
time.
if I mind their shit.
But I think quantum mechanics gives us a beautiful case study where we can look at it over a longer stretch of time. Because if you were talking to Erwin Schrödinger, Niels Bohr right now, and it was 1920-something, 23, 24, and you say, look, if this quantum mechanics thing pans out and it really is experimentally confirmed, will that change my life? Will it change when I get up in the morning? I think they would have said, look, we're talking about atoms and particles. And if that isn't the kind of thing that determines how you live your life, then probably quantum mechanics will not have a big impact on you. And yet, here we are 100 years later. And because of quantum mechanics, we have been able to control matter, harness matter on microscopic scales, yielding the integrated circuit, yielding all manner of technological progress. The fact that you have the cell phone, the fact that you have a personal computer,